this is Lady Boulay, and thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for all you do to support this channel. So I just had to bring you this video because I don't know if you saw it or not. It is trending on X, on the X platform. And it's funny, and then it's funny. It's just kind of funny. But the political heat in America is rising, and everybody wants their point of view to be the point of view. I'm right because. No, I'm right because. And so things get heated, and people just start doing crazy stuff. And some of this stuff is just downright weird, but also just a little bit funny. Now, let me show it to you.
Are you ashamed at all? Look at her face. Are you ashamed? No, look. Everyone look at her face. Why did you bring your children here?
Now everybody is talking about this little Becky that started yelling and screaming at the toddler in the stroller. I mean, how do you get so mad that you start screaming at a child in a stroller? Apparently, her father is the person in question. I'm not sure if he's a MAGA person. I'm not sure what his political affiliation is, but it sounds like he might be MAGA, and she's trying to get her point across, and she can't get it across to him, so she starts screaming at the baby. But look who had to pull her back. So there's a black woman again, doing black woman stuff. The black woman wasn't even trying to fight her or anything, because apparently they're on the same side. But she was trying to say, that's a baby. That's a baby. The baby can't solve whatever the issue is. But this is just how crazy things have gotten. And we're, a week and a few days away from the election. So as some of you are saying, I can't wait for this election to be over, regardless to who wins. But don't y'all think this was just a little bit over the top? In all cases involving adults, children should be off limits. And in this case, this is a baby. This child is in a stroller. But I understand the passion for people who feel really passionate. And it might be somewhere like New York City, where they have to live with the consequences of either one of these administrations. We will all have to live with the consequences of the election. But when you're in a big city like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, whatever is going on there is going to be greater than it is anywhere else. So I do understand the passion, but still. And I want to applaud this black woman for keeping it in perspective. Here are some comments that were made about how she responded to it. Smeep248 said, "Thank God once again for the work black women do every day. We need to start taking some of that pressure onto ourselves and not let black women continually have to do the work that we have created for them." So this is a white woman talking about the black woman doing the work of keeping them under control, I guess, because that's what the woman was doing. Because that woman was all up in that little baby's face. I mean, really. And then Workplace Whisperer said, "I thought for sure she was going to catch some hands from the good sisters." No, they were on the same side. The white woman and the black women were on the same side. It's just that the white woman lost her temper and she couldn't get through to the man, so she took it out on the baby, which was unfair. Lisa said, "I am so glad that woman pushed her butt away. That had to be traumatic for that little girl." Well, the little girl didn't know what was going on. She's probably not even old enough to process that kind of rage. Ashley Hamilton said, "Thank God for the lady with the sense and the spine, because Dad sure as SHIT doesn't have any." Yeah, the father didn't even say anything back to the woman while she was screaming at the baby. The black woman had to pull her back. Well, once again, the black person has to do the responsible thing. So maybe that's why we're in the earth. Maybe we're supposed to be the voice of reason and common sense in America. Maybe that's part of our mission here, because it's certainly needed. That's all I got to say. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about this video. This young woman going off on this toddler, really, just a toddler. And the father picked the baby up, but he didn't say anything back to the woman. There are a lot of parents that would have had something to say to that young woman. But anyway, the black woman saved the day. She's the hero in the whole thing. Let me know what y'all think. Have a good evening.